border bars.
The border bars.
Hey, welcome back to the border bars. Decided to we was chilling today, so he hit me up. He said he'd slide through. Figured we'd do a couple videos, just for fun. Subscribe, like, all of that good stuff. Yeah. Today, we just kind of doing whatever we feel like. So, one song I've been seeing a lot of people want is Lupe, Fiasco, Mural. So, you know what I'm saying? We finna learn Jordan up real quick. He finna learn something
for 8 minutes straight. But no, I'm excited to hear it because I've only heard I've heard some other Lupe, but I've really only heard the older commercialized Lupe. I kind of stopped listening to him after a while. Like
the Superstar or whatever the hell that shit's called.
Yeah, literally that shit. Mm-hmm.
Or Shooting Star. Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Shooting Star.
And then the show goes on and all that shit. That's the shit that I remember.
Hell yeah. So today we doing Mural. I took a little glimpse at the lyrics. I got the lyrics pulled up since there's no video. Yo, this is wild.
2 long ass verses.
Bro, look at that's a lot of bars we about to partake in. And then it's about to get real. Look at then forge poetry like a young ornery Morrissey, then spit it to the golden locked thoughts who like their porridge all watery. Oh shit! Just the wordplay in here is about to be. Man, I just smoked too, so I'm like, can I focus? Will I be able to focus enough?
Man, come on, lock in, man. We gotta lock in.
Hold on. Let me just go straight to dictionary.com because I know we're gonna need it.
Straight to dictionary.
Might as well just go straight there, load it up, have it preloaded.
Right? What's a Morrissey?
That's a person.
Morrissey.
That's somebody's name, like a young ornery Morrissey.
Oh, okay, no, that makes sense.
So it's somebody.
It sounds so crazy that don't even sound like a name. What the fuck?
Somebody's name. It's gonna be like something epic, like some, I don't know, bro. some queen family from 1870 or something. I don't know.
We're about to find out.
All right, y'all. Let's get into the track. Lupe, Mural. I've recognized that beginning part right there. I've heard that before. I don't know if I've heard the song, maybe the sample. I've heard that though. The build up is crazy.
Raw chemicals, vitamins and minerals, and Vicodin within the tubes wrapped around the arm. To see the vein like a chicken on the bond. Top cat chat, let's begin another yawn. Let's flying sausage cheese, or is it chicken palm? But roosters don't fly like boosters don't buy. So what powers cowards to get them to the top? Just to fall asleep, listen in the Bach. The ribbon in the sky is the ribbon that I drop. Dribbling the eye across the prism of a clock that lacks meaning, but racks up stacks of fat reading to catch chief and wrapped up plants from trap dealings. Now what's a coffin with a scratch ceiling? And what's the talking without the match feeling? That's berry living and cherry picking every lemon from your berry system, then proceed with the pack feeding. When I was young, I had visions of another world, sneaking looks at the porn stash of my brother Hurl. Incense smoke made vortices and other curls, casting calls for porn films and ad space for rubber girls. I like my pancakes cut in swirls, Moroccan moles and undercover squirrels. I like cartoons, southern cities with large moons, faith healers, ex-female drug dealers, and art booms. Apologize for my weird mix. What tastes like hot dogs and tear drips, and looks like pantomime and clear bricks, and smells like shotguns and deer piss. They on they
Man. All right. Nah, so
I had to sit up to read that shit.
yeah, yeah,
You going off right now.
So this is definitely one of those songs where he's getting into, like, there's he's got a bag where it's like he has his own like like he's so abstract, like he's created like like he could talk in abstract. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to quite word it, but he gets so deep into it that like everything he's saying is so abstract and like metaphors and this and that. Like nothing is, you can't take anything for just like face value. You got to pick apart each thing and kind of figure out what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he gets into that bag sometimes, and man, it gets tough to really try to stay up to tune with the point he's trying to get across. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or
I'm trying to keep up with reading and shit. Like I'm like, wait.
Right, we're all chemicals, vitamin, the minerals, and Vicodin with inner tubes wrapped around the arm. So he's saying like we're all addicts and chemicals and vitamins, minerals, you know,
Right.
cells and stuff. Like just breaking down who we are as people. To see the vein like a chicken on the barn. I don't quite get that one.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, see, there's a couple like that. It's
Like a lot of this stuff. And it's just really the side effects of somebody who just reads and takes in so much knowledge.
right.
You know what I'm saying? That they can make references to things like normal people just aren't familiar with.
Right.
Like top cat chat, let's begin another yarn. But the lyricism though, to see the vein like chicken on the barn, top cat chat, let's begin another yarn. That's flying saucer cheese, or is it chicken parm? See, like, let's begin another. That's flying saucer cheese, or is it chicken parm? Like, what's he trying to say? He's just, but roosters don't fly like boosters don't buy. So what powers cowards to get them to the top just to fall asleep listening to Bach? Okay, that one you could get a little bit more like, okay, what powers cowards to get, so people, hey, they step on people to get all the way to the top, and then they get lazy, and they get they get to live in the good life, you know? Listening to Bach, the ribbon in the sky is the rhythm that I drop. What's rhythm?
Well, hey, dictionary.com. What you mean? I was about to say that. What the fuck's a rhythm?
Nope. So I wonder if that's just the like a Jamaican lingo or whatever.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Duh, he's trying to say rhythm that I drop or something.
Yeah, he just said it in like with the accent or something. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Just guessing a little bit, you know.
I think that's what he's trying to say. I think he's trying to say the rhythm that I drop. I think that's what he's trying to say.
The ribbon in the sky is that I drop, dribbling the eye across the prism of a clock. That lacks meaning, but racks up stacks of fat reading. So that's, I'm pretty sure he's saying, hey, he keeps an eye on time, but he's time that lacks meaning, but racks up stacks of fat reading. So he's doing a whole lot of reading.
They catch chief and wrapped up plans from trap dealings. He was going off though a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, there's just some shit that really did go over my head a little bit. I was like, or something that didn't make sense to me or something.
It's just, man. Man, y'all gonna have to help us out, bro. We know you Lupe fans out there. You probably done your research a whole lot more than I have, just hearing it for the first time and seeing
Definitely
it.
more than I have. Shit.
So, hey, help us out, man. Help us understand some of these lines, man, because I don't understand what he's referencing all the time or what he's trying to. Because at times it feels like it's kind of all over the place, and sometimes I'm wondering, are these lines connected or is he literally on to the next thought? You know what I'm saying? Like, is dribbling the eye across the prism of a clock that lacks meaning? And then is that a separate thought from rack up stacks of fat reading? Or is that connected to this whole catch chief and wrapped up plants from trap dealings? Because obviously he's talking about, you know what I'm saying, weed and shit, like selling weed and, hey, wrapped up plants from trap dealings. Now, what's a coffin with a scratch ceiling? We know what that is. This is somebody buried alive. And what's the talking without the match feeling? So what's the talking without a spark? So he's like, without a spark to get your mind going, what's the point of talking? Like, if we ain't sparking our minds up and learning some shit, why talk? That's buried living. So he kind of compared both of those. So I like that. That's a nice metaphor right there. Because that connects with the whole coffin with scratch ceiling. What's the talking without a match feeling? That's buried living. And cherry picking every lemon from your berry system, then proceed with the pack feeding. So he's just going off of that same thought. So that's buried living and cherry picking every lemon from your berry system, and then proceed with the pack feeding. So it's like you're just taking what you need or whatever to survive or whatever, and picking what you want, and you're right back with the pack. Like, you're not doing anything different or stepping out your box, or, you know what I'm saying? You still with the pack. Y'all sheep. When I was young, I had visions of another Earl sneaking looks at the porn stash of my brother Hurl. That's pretty self-explanatory. Incense smoke, make vortices and other curls. Casting calls from porn films and ad space for rubber girls. And then he goes, I like my pancakes cut in swirls. Moroccan moles and undercover squirrels. So, it just looks like he's going back into like maybe some young childhood thoughts. You know, I like my pancakes cut in swirls. He's still going off the, hey, when I was young, I had visions of another world, and then kind of giving us maybe those visions from that world. Apologize for my weird mix, what tastes like hot dogs and tear drips, and looks like pantomime and clear bricks. It smells like shotguns and deer piss.
I think that's where we had stopped.
Yeah, that's where we stopped. So we could pick it back up now. Let's go.
Yeah. Crazy bars, man.
I had to cut it off because I had to treat that like that was the first verse. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
These verses are so damn long. All right.
And tear drips. It looks like pantomime and clear bricks. It smells like shotguns and deer piss. They on a hunt, kinda salty that I'm going hard. First part of a party that I throw in pods. 1 minute you playing pool, next minute you throwing darts. But that's how you do with a party that you throwing bars. I run the gambit like I'm throwing cards. From popular mechanics to overdosing hard. Paint cold pictures like Nova Scotian landscapes. Nerd gang, McMandelbrot sets when we handshake. A word game back up, playing that can damn lakes back up. The word playing that the man states means I can still be the man if the dam breaks. And when demand breaks, some reflections what they can't face. But Pyrrha still treat the mirror like it's a fan base. The unfettered veteran, the eagle feathered man of medicine that hovers above cities like weathermen or maybe weather woman. Whatever better to tell you weather coming. I prefer girls to rain all over the world, and not rain like Rain Man, or rain like rain dance, or rain like a slight chance of rain when it's rain, and a rain like deer slaves to Santa Claus slave man, but rain like queens that reign over made man, and not queen like Queen Killer, Rhapsody Bohemian Queen, but queen like white glove wave hand. And not wave hand like it's a heat wave, so you make a fan by waving your hand. I'm talking wave like you saying hey, man. And not hate for horses and horses like you almost voiceless. You gotta treat your vocal cords like it's a fortress, and treat every single one of your words like reinforcements. And especially when you're recording, cause that's the portion that's important. When I was reporting that I was poor, but now I'm more than. It's still hooker hills on my sugar hills and sweet spots. Crying shames make margarita rims from cheek tops. Deep plots and floor to ceiling windows for my pea pots. A little scene, swift as sickle swings to make the wheat drop. In 100 words for them hummingbirds that like to eavesdrop and fan out like peacocks with a parakeet that beatbox. So the sun rise when the beat drop and the sun dies when the beat stops. Then it unties, then it relocks, then it relapse, then it detox, then he back like a heat pack on his kneecaps at the weak spot, cause he want what we got, like yeah.
Yo, but I really did like, bro, I'll let you go.
Bro, I was gonna say he killed it, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's going crazy with the wordplay, with the metaphors, with the abstract thoughts and the way he words stuff and just. I swear his imagination has to be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like just his thoughts.
Like that whole part with when it started with the Rain Man shit.
No, that's what I was gonna say. Is that shit was hard right there. He said, "I prefer girls to rain all over the world, and not rain like Rain Man or rain like Rain Dance, or rain like a slight chance of rain when it's raining." And right there, I had figured out. Okay, I know what rain he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about royalty. But he's like, rain like a slight chance when it's raining, or rain like deer sleighs of Santa Claus sleigh man, but rain like queens that reign over made man. That's hard right there. Yeah. Just the wordplay of it.
And it kept going, bro.
And then I thought he was gonna finish there, and then he's like, nah, I'm gonna keep doing that whole little idea of being like, not this, not that, and just play on the different meanings of a word for multiple lines at a time, like, and not queen like queen killer, rhapsody, boheme queen, but queen like white glove, wave hand. So that's okay, and not wave hand like it's heat. Wave so you make a fan by waving your hand. I'm not talking wave like you saying, or I'm talking wave like you saying, hey man. And then he went off of that, not hay for horses.
Right, and then just kept going.
Or horses, like you almost voiceless. You know, when your voice gets hoarse and stuff. Yeah. You got to treat your vocal cords like it's a fortress, and treat every single one of your words like reinforcements. So he's saying, hey, your voice matters. You gotta protect your voice. You know, treat your voice like, because words are strong. He's proven words are strong. Treat every single one of your words like reinforcements. And especially when you're recording, because that's the portion that's important. That's the ones that you're writing down for everybody to hear forever. So he's giving, that's almost like for the other rappers in the game. He's kind of trying to tell y'all, hey, this is how you need to treat your music and the words you're sharing with these generations, Because the portion that's important, when I was reporting that I was poor, but now I'm more than. That was hard right there, man.
Yeah, just going off.
Lyricism. Bro, and 100 words for them hummingbirds that like to eavesdrop. And fan out like peacocks. Peacock tails and shit. Fanning out with a parakeet that beatbox. Yeah, this is definitely one of those tracks. Yo, we could be here all night doing this, man.
I was saying, lots of digest.
Yeah. Let's get into the second verse. I know I missed some stuff. We kind of skipped over that whole first part, but.
Oh, come on, man.
Hey, I'm gonna leave some for y'all to leave in the comments.
Right.
All the stuff we missed that we didn't even really put together, and I'm sure there's more to come. You know what I'm saying? The second verse looks even crazier.
And shout out for the 2 subscribers we got just sitting here, even though we ain't live.
Oh, hey, that's what's up, right? We ain't even live right now, right. Man. Y'all coming through. Hey, subscribe. We appreciate you all subscribing, man. Big things to come. The growth is real. Pause.
No diddy.
That whole sentence was kind of ill. You know what I'm saying? Yo, big things to come. The growth is real. Woo. All right.
Anyway.
Halfway through, man. We halfway through.
Forge poetry like a young ornery Morrissey, then spit it to the golden lock thoughts who like they porridge all watery, not scorching nor sorbity from the still orbiting sorcerer sorcery coming down gorgeously, just like a Stacy Dash waterfall, a more torturing a waterboarding Barbie doll, a river of women like Brazilian carnival, swimming in feminine bikinis made out of barbasol. Somebody give them the volleyballs. If you love her, don't ever send her to Molly Malls. Homie, if she lonely, she might end up in Macaulay's claws, coming out the closet over goblets down at Mardi Gras. The fame, champagne, walk of shame, lobby call. My rap position was black condition and activism, ammunition for abolition missions, attacking systems, but they not apt to listen, less is dropping no Activision. Are we apps or are we bodies filled with apparitions? Operating applications stuck inside an Apple prison. Chicken hacking, download updates that lack religion. Or are we more than soil tainting? Disloyal changelings preoccupied with boy and goyle, chasing and foiling others royal saintings. I sit back and watch the world through eye holes in my oil paintings. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Unless you Virgin Mary, nothing do it but to trust. Believe all that. Unless you judge, life is not a dictionary, it's a thesaurus. And I feel like a missionary to a clitoris, the water bearer air of traditions that I swear to never change my chair position or conditions of my porridge. Submission for sedition against the religion of a chorus. Keep them golden weed thieves out the motherfucking forest as I perform a nerve storm.
All right. I feel like that's a good half point. Maybe not. I don't know. Or did I? Might have been a little early. But, man. This one, I feel like he even stepped it up a notch even more. Like the last one was kind of like, it was more like thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like metaphors, where this, I feel like, well, he was still killing it regardless. I mean, this whole track is just insane. But the lyricism on the second verse, I feel like he was like, okay, now I'm turning it up even more of a notch. I like the one part for sure is, my rap position was black conditions and activism, ammunition for abolition, missions attacking systems, but they not apt to listen unless it's dropping on Activision. Are we apps or are we bodies filled with apparitions? Operating applications stuck inside an Apple prison. Chicken hacking download updates that lack religion. That's crazy right there, bro. Like, and the thing is, like, the lyricism is crazy, but he's saying something there. You know, he's letting you know, hey, my rap position was black condition activism, ammunition for abolition missions, attacking systems. Like, he's saying, hey, I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to move us forward. I'm all for learning and expanding the mind.
And he said,
but they're not apt to listen.
Yeah, he said they not listening because unless it's dropping on active, like if it ain't dropping on a video game or
right.
something.
Like, okay, you cool with attacking systems and having Activision and ammunition, you know what I'm saying, on video games. But when it come to having it in real life of the mind and shit and attacking those systems, don't nobody want to do it.
And then he started talking about Apple.
Yeah, he just kept kind of building on that. Like, are we apps or are we bodies filled with apparitions? Operating applications stuck inside an Apple prison. Like, we stuck inside our phones.
Yeah. Go to bed with that bullshit.
You hear that? Get the fuck off of here right now. No.
I'm fucking done.
Nah, I'm just fucking around. Hey, man. But that's the thing, bro. These things could be an Apple prison, or it could be, you know, you can learn on this. You could use this to expand your mind. But too often, you know, some of us just kind of get lost in shit online that ain't expanding our mind, you know?
No.
But not us, you know what I'm saying? Here on the board, you know what I'm saying? We we experiencing art and we breaking it down together. We learning, especially songs like this. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we helping. You know what I'm saying? We helping out. Man, but that was hard though. I kind of want to see who this Morrissey is, just real quick. What you think, man? I just want to see who that is. Like, then forge poetry like a young ornery Oh, this is probably a poet, a fake poet that forged poetry. They caught stealing.
He's stealing Shakespeare shit. English songwriter. Oh, maybe stealing lyrics or something.
Right, maybe he got caught stealing music and some. Because that's the name, Morrissey, English singer-songwriter. Oh, man, his references are crazy, bro. Like, he just be bringing up too fucking smart, bro. All right, let's do the second half of the second verse.
Submission for sedition against the religion of a chorus. Keep them golden weed thieves out the motherfucking forest. As I perform a nerd storm, I prefer my pictures in word form. Bury the hatchet like how a bird born. As I paint cold pictures like Kool-Aid facing condensation, having conversations with flavorful combinations, slave to my concentration. So that's OJ the juice man meets OJ with two hands and two gloves. That's too snug to judge who was who drew blood. And Lupe, look at all these toucans in a cemetery full of tomahawks, giving middle fingers to the pigeons doing somersaults. Road runners don't fall off cliffs, they run across anomalies by the colony, flukes by the reservoir. While in pursuers end up as poofs on the desert floor. Levitating youths who know the truth of where the fountain hides. Buckaroo roots painting tunnels onto the mountainsides. 1,000 parts a pound, a heart, an ounce of eyes, an ounce and out of doubt, and mouth pronounces out accounts of lies. Chocolate counts by the counts of 5. Refrigerator roof full of animals and monsters. Incinerator shoots in the manual for Contra. Assorted memories from my childhood. Absorbing energy from the wild woods. Electronic combat, Konami signed contract. Chinese char killing cucarachas on contact. Chicago, spread gun aficionado. Efficient spitting, bridging divisions isn't Chicano. Who's the boss? If it isn't listen Milano. Do the cough, ninja mission into the Congo. Polarized envy of the older guys. Black Obi Shinobi hitting Kino in the face with all my throwing knives. Sub-Zero guiding, hiding, riding in the pack as well. Sound village, leaf village, wolf spirit, magic spells. Yeah! Dodging rain and catching hell. Face seers need samurais to catch the L. Special research vessels made for catching whales. Fillet of fish, ship, sea shepherd, peppered with extra sails. Rewrite history, liberty needs a better bell. Maybe harder ions and carbon fibers that never fail. Smarter science mixed with our art alliance, a fairy tale. Or maybe just a metal pail you hit with steel tools. To announce you've had enough and dropping out of SEAL school. Just like trout jumping out they house to let their gills cool. Cuba scuba couldn't take the temperature of my skill pool, yeah. Said it feels cool to kill fools. Slipping through the cracks like when you try to grill gruel. Techno Viking water bottle when not following pill rules. Or have you off the throttle when you should be modeling chill mood. Roller skate maker, you just cobbling wheel shoes. Overweight taster, king's food that kills crews. Oblivious featherweight baker who autograph cakes whenever his quill moves over your milieu. Simple as a Buddhist monk in the temple standing in some hill grooves with the abbot practicing stillness. Real still till he realizes realness. Defeat samsara, achieves nirvana and brilliance. Yeah.
All right, next one.
Look at the album review.
All right, man, that was insane, bro. I feel like we could do like a weekly episode just breaking down this track a little bit more every week. You know what I'm saying? We'll do like 6 lines a stream and just
6 lines
and just, you know what I'm saying? Just go through one line at a time
quote of the day
and break it down just to fully get all this, man. Like some of this stuff, I'm just never going. Like Chinese chalk killing cucarachas on contact. I have no idea, bro. Is that a real thing? Chinese chalk, or is that like an abstract way of saying something? Killing cockroaches on contact. Who's the
That's not
boss?
cockroach, that's cucarachas.
Who's the boss if it isn't Alyssa Milano? Dudikoff, Ninja Mission into the Congo. I know Alyssa Milano. I don't know how she relates to Who's the Boss. Was she on a show or something, or a song or something that is called that or something? Alyssa Milano's an artist, right? Like a singer? I think she's a singer.
I don't know.
Dudikoff, Ninja Mission into the Congo. But just the wordplay on that, just hearing it, like Chicago, spray gun aficionado, efficient, spitting bridging divisions isn't Chicano. Who's the boss if it isn't Alyssa Milano? Dudikoff, Ninja Mission into the Congo. Like the wordplay there and the lyricism is just insane. And I don't even understand what the hell he's talking about or what he's referencing, bro.
It's just so cold. Like, you can't.
Like, let's just, obviously, I'm not going to sit here and search up everything, but just, who the fuck is Dudikoff, bro? It's going to be like some crazy. Oh, okay. He's an actor. Oh, American Ninja. Oh, he won American. See, and he has movies, American Ninja. Okay, he's a movie star. Okay.
I never watched him, but I've heard of the movie.
So it's just, it must be like a childhood movie he used to or something like that. That's insane though, to be like, bro, to reference a white dude from American Ninja from back in before 1990. What the fuck? From the 80s. And insert him into this insane rhyme scheme. Who's the boss? Dudikoff. Just some more ones. Right here was a cold sequence of bars. As I paint cold pictures like Kool-Aid facing condensation. So you know when the Kool-Aid extra cold, like it got that condensation on the side of the, you grab it out the fridge. And that Kool-Aid extra cold.
He said having conversations with flavorful.
Yeah, I was getting to that one. Yeah, having conversations with flavorful combinations. Right here, slave to my concentration. So that's Ode the Juice Man meets OJ with two hands. And two gloves that's too snug to judge who drew blood. And Lupe, look at all these toucans in a cemetery full of. See, like it's, man. But just that. Like slave to my concentration, so that's OJ the Juice Man. But he's talking about orange juice and concentration. That's juice and then flavorful combinations. All of that kind of goes together, bro. And then Kool-Aid, like he's just referencing different stuff you could drink, like cold drinks and shit.
It
like
just sounds so cold the way he's.
Yeah, and then he just puts it together. It's just insane, man.
Shout out Lupe, man. That shit crazy. Should have kept listening to him. But I gave up.
Right. Now he's too far gone, bro, and your mind ain't trained for this shit.
I'm still on The Show Goes On. Looking at
Right, this is when you flash into our heads and there's just like two mice running on wheels and shit. Like, hey, we trying to keep up. They tired and shit. They old as hell. What I was about to point something out. He said,
That's too much to point out.
Right. I'm just trying to. The water bearer, heir of traditions that I swear to never change. My chair position or conditions of my porridge. Submission for sedition against the religion of chorus. Against the religion of a chorus. So the water bearer, conditions of my porridge. You know what I'm saying? Bears and porridge and heir of tradition. I swear to never change. My chair position. That they was when she was trying out the chorus, she was switching her chair position and shit. Like, he's saying, I'm never gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna move from what I like to do. Like, and what I, you know what I'm saying? This is what I fucking do. Like, I'm not changing. As I prefer my nerd storm, I prefer my pictures in word form. That's how you know you a nerd for real. If you like, nah, I'll take words. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep your pictures. I'll take the words, because that's how much of a nerd he is. He's so nice with these words. He's the true meaning of a wordsmith, man. But yeah, man, that's insane. This is definitely one of those tracks where he just hopped on and he's like, yo, I'm going to show you why my pen game and wordplay is just insane, and the way I put everything together. Like, this is the definition of something you read and you could like study and break down and really just have conversations about, and you could teach, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is shit you could teach in a class, and you could show people how to break it down, and you're literally learning shit, man. You're learning shit. But hey, man, I want to get too carried away, man. I don't know. You want to add anything? You over there quiet and shit.
I'm struck.
The lyricism is mine overheating right now. You got smoke coming out the ears and shit.
I'm like SpongeBob when he had a million other SpongeBobs in his mind trying to work on the shit, and everything just caught on fire and shit. That's how my brain felt. Right. Listening to this shit, but like, it was still fire though. Like,
no, and even if you're not really understanding everything that's going on, just the pure lyricism of, like, you could hear it in the like, right. He's still got the flow and everything just fits. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy to be able to do this and still have a decent flow, a good delivery, and to have everything hit right, rhythmic. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. So, crazy one, man. Crazy one. Thanks for suggesting that, y'all.
Right.
Hey, it's a good contrast from a lot of the other stuff we do. So right. I'm always welcoming, man. We the board of bars. This is what we here for, man. I'm here to learn. I'm here to experience new bars, bro. But hey, man, if you like that, like, subscribe, hit the notification. That way you keep up with everything we dropping and we doing. I appreciate y'all, man.
Ma, make sure you grab the